Hello, I hope you're doing well. I have been sitting here for the past 5 minutes just saying hello over and over again because for some reason I don't like the way I say hello. Okay, anyways, let's plan for this week. For this week, I decided not to use any washi tapes or stickers as the main decoration. And instead, I'm gonna set my theme by doing some doodles. This was mostly inspired by this spread that I did in my Hobonichi weeks. I think this is a very nice summery theme. So these are the colors that I will be using. This one is 991. As you can see, I use it very often. I think I'll do the doodles at the bottom. I do have to be careful not to go too high because I have been staying up later these days. Oh, I don't know why I got these colors out. This isn't what I used. Give me a second. Sorry about that. It should have been 772. I'm gonna add some other flower types, I suppose. Cool. Then I'm gonna use colored pencils for the stems. In my original illustration, I used markers, but I think some mixed media would be cool. It has been a very hot weekend here in British Columbia, and I don't have AC in my unit, so I've been a sweaty puddle for the past few days. And ironically, despite how hot it has been, I seem to have caught a cold of some sort again, so that has been fun. This is also the week of the June pre-order, which is starting on the 14th. I do have a few things left to do, but I am actually really proud of myself because this is the most ahead that I've been for one of these events. Let's add some sparkles for good measure because I think this is looking a little sparse. This pencil is a little blunt, but we'll make it work because I'm too lazy to go grab the sharpener. Okay, I think that's enough sparkles for now. As I said, this is the June pre-order week, so I'm gonna use a yay emoji, which I think is appropriate. I think I'll use pink for the header. That is a very fast swatch. As usual, we have working out, reading, which I have not properly read a book in, I would say, quite a while. I mean, I read on Saturday, but as you can see, very inconsistent. So with reading, I am either fully invested in a book and I read it religiously, or if I'm even a little bit distracted, I have a very hard time getting into a book. And currently, I am in a phase where I have a lot of projects going on, so it's getting hard for me to focus on reading. Emails in the morning, as usual. In my recent update video, I think I had a few questions asking about my steps and how I'm able to stay so consistent. And I think it's because it's just kind of part of my lifestyle. So for example, in the morning, when I respond to emails and do work, I'm always on the walking pad, and it's just something that I do. I know how to drive, I have my license, but I just don't drive, so I basically walk to do all of my errands, and I also basically run every day, so it kind of just became a daily habit. But I definitely don't think it's healthy for everyone to walk that much. I'm just a little bit insane. Whoops. Okay. I'm continuing my kit revamps. I wrote full body instead of full boxes. I think I was thinking about going to the gym. Anyways, yes, I am continuing my kit revamps, which is a project I started a few weeks ago. I'm going back to some of my stickers from like 5+ years ago and redoing the artwork so that it better reflects my current aesthetic taste and skill level. And it's kind of bittersweet because I do think I have improved and I like my new versions better. Otherwise I wouldn't release it. But yeah, even though I like it better, I feel a little sad for like my 15, 16, 17-year-old self, because at the time I was definitely proud of it and it feels a little bittersweet to override those pieces. Okay, that is mostly it for today. One more thing. Yes, Thursday. My sister is going to come over in the afternoon because she needs a quiet place to work for like 2 hours. I believe it was from 1:30 to 2:30. And then Saturday is obviously the start of the pre-order. I'm gonna use one of these sticky notes. I think I'll do yellow. I think I'll put down one of these heart stickers to keep it secure. So, okay, over here. Now it's a little bit more secure and doesn't flap around when I flip through the pages. Last thing, Sunday is Father's Day, and I believe we're gonna have a family dinner. I am so excited. I got my dad a jacket and also I ordered some green tea and also a clay teapot from China, and I think he's gonna really like it. I get really giddy about seeing people's reactions to my presents. Alright, this is it for now. I will see you later in the week. Hello, happy Tuesday. Let's keep on going. I don't mean to be negative, but I am having a tough day today and it's only 10 a.m. Hopefully I can turn this day around. I'm usually very consistent with going to the gym in the morning and I didn't go today, which doesn't sound like a big deal, but it's one of the signs that I'm feeling a little bit off. I used to be really against ordering grocery delivery, not regarding other people, but for me personally, because I live within walking distance to like 5 different grocery stores and I am able to go, and I also really just enjoy grocery shopping. I think it's really fun. But recently I have just been ordering groceries a little bit more. I don't know, some days I just really don't have the energy to go grocery shopping. It's a privilege for sure, and I feel like me from a year ago would not have understood. But yeah, I don't know how to explain it. I'm just currently in a place where I don't have the capacity to go grocery shopping for some reason. I didn't go to the gym this morning, but I think I'll go for a run, maybe 4 miles. Whatever mileage that I want to do, I have a route in mind. I think that's pretty cool. It's interesting because when I was in elementary school and high school, in gym class, when we played things that had teams and like the team captain picks the members one by one, I would say like 95% of the time, I would always be the last person to be picked. I was not athletic at all, but I actually was part of the volleyball team, the basketball team, and oh yes, also track and field. For track and field, I ran the 1 kilometer track and I literally came in last. So yeah, it's actually kind of crazy for me to think back to how unathletic I was and compare it to now, where I'm still definitely not like a super fast runner, and many of you probably know I have gotten injured training for a marathon so many times. I still suck at sports and I cannot swim, but I'm very proud of myself for being able to kind of build up my stamina. Okay, anyways, I don't know why I started talking about that. This is it for now. Hello, it is currently Thursday morning. I didn't have much time yesterday, so we are gonna play a little bit of catch up. Okay, Tuesday I went running. So usually when I run, I just do 1 dash. Also, I did 1 dash for reading because I read an article but not a book. I also already went to the gym today and took my meds. Yesterday I woke up pretty early and got started with work. I also prepped for my meeting. Went to the gym and then I did meeting prep, some other work, and then I had my meeting. Usually for my pre-order events, I don't release regular stickers just because if you buy stickers with the pre-orders, it's gonna ship together. But this time I had a few ideas kind of inspired by my own washi tapes, and I just couldn't help myself and I quickly designed a few sticker sheets as well. Yeah, sometimes I get inspired by my past designs and I turn it into new stuff. And also sometimes if I don't act on an idea right away, I kind of either forget about it or lose interest later down the line. So yeah, long story short, this time I just kind of rushed out a few sheets because I was really inspired. Yesterday I also went to the office in the evening. Just very quickly. And then in the evening, I just continued designing. Okay, present time. Today I woke up a little later. I did emails and fixed some SKU numbers. Whoops. I lied. I didn't do upper body. I just did my treadmill workout. I have been doing some things on Autopilot lately, such as writing down upper body day, even though I didn't do any weights today. Earlier in the week, I think it was on Tuesday. Let me actually white it out. On Tuesday, I wrote that, or rather I marked off that I took my meds just on autopilot, and I definitely forgot to take my meds. All morning I was feeling really off and I really just could not put my finger on why. It's like those subtle things that just feel off. And then in the afternoon it hit me that I forgot to take my meds, and what I found funny was the fact that I actually crossed it off my habit tracker. Lastly, this evening I really want to take some time for myself to journal and do a little bit of crafting. I need to refill this booklet at some point. All right, I think that is it for now. Happy weekend. It is Saturday. I just got back from the gym, so I'm a little bit out of breath. And then we have the pre-order starting in a few hours. Actually, 2 hours and 15 minutes. So I'm going to quickly wrap up this video and triple check all of the listings to make sure all is well. Most of my day is probably just going to be responding to emails. And then hopefully in the evening, I have some time to do some design work. I think I really want to finish the Hobonichi Cousin kit for my birthday collection. Even though I have all of the clip arts and colors picked out, it's not just changing the colors of the labels or, resizing clip art. A good example is the mini kits have portrait rectangular full boxes, whereas the Hobonichi Cousin have landscape rectangular full boxes, and then the Hobonichi Weeks have perfectly square boxes. And so I can't simply take an art piece and just resize it, because something is gonna look off when it's square versus rectangular or portrait. So yeah, this is why I'm really hesitant to add further formats for other planners, because even though I have the clip art and the colors picked out, I still have to individually work on every single element of every page, if that makes any sense. okay, I think that is it for this video. Again, didn't use any washi or deco stickers, but I really like how this turned out. I hope you had a wonderful week, and if you ordered during the pre-order, thank you so much. Okay, goodbye and take care.